Quite a Super Bowl this year, not only the game, but I'm sure you spent some time watching a lot of those commercials. Now, one provided a bit of a walk back in time. It was something Paul Harvey delivered to the future farmers of America back in 1978. News 19's Steffani Nolte spoke with some students in Caledonia about how that commercial inspired them.
And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, "I need a caretaker."
This iconic speech and images tells the story of people like Caledonia High School senior Joseph Pettit, who grew up on a beef farm.
I like getting out there working with the cattle and learning new stuff every day.
And junior Andy Hodek.
During the summer, you have to cut hay, rake hay, bale hay, chop hay. You know, it's just a ton of work.
God said, "I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry his eyes and say, maybe next year."
And you get the bonuses where you get the privilege of seeing how a calf's born and watching that calf grow up, showing that calf doing good with it, and then watching that calf have a calf of her own.
Hannah and Carly, they're in the FFA and show cows together.
Things may not work out the first time, but you have to keep trying.
If anything goes wrong, you got to be there and make sure you're there all the time, and you got to work really hard.
The ladies say they were glad to see the truth of a farmer's hard work shown during the Super Bowl.
People who live in the city don't get a chance to see what's on the farm, or they don't know where any of their food comes from, so it's kind of nice to show the farmers are the ones providing you with everything.
The truth that struck Joseph:
his face is worn out and he's kind of been working hard all day. Kind of reminds me of my dad a little bit. When he'll come in from hauling hay or stuff, he'll have that be all dirty and kind of that face.
His dad.
The typical farm kid wants to be just like his dad because he sees all the hard work.
The man he learned from.
Who would laugh and then sigh.
Looks up to.
He's kind of a peaceful guy that likes to work the land.
And then reply with smiling eyes.
And one day,
when his son says,
"Yeah, I want to do what my dad does."
In Caledonia, Steffani Nolte.
So God made a farmer.
News 19.
Now, each time that commercial is watched and shared online, RAM says they'll make a donation to Future Farmers of America. Their goal is to raise $1 million for the group to support educational programs and assist in efforts to reduce hunger.